but it's really a question of, you know, what do you value? And I think that a lot of people have never really thought, you know, what do I want my life to look like? You know, what do I value most? What do I really want to do with my life? What do I want my days to look like? You know, I quit our kind of journey in this whole scenario. I mean, it wasn't like we set out to do this. You know, in some ways there's been, I would say, two important decisions that I made in my life. Outside of the, you know, those big family, you know, and faith, you know, questions. The first was to quit my job, and the second was to not go back to work. Because when I quit my job, and the timeline is really interesting for our family, because our son Jackson, our oldest son, had just been born. He was only 2 months old when I quit my job. And so everything is such a neat timeline for us in terms of that's the dividing line. But, you know, I have this baby, you know, born, and it's like, do I really want to spend 60, no, let's just say 40 or 50 or 60, 70 hours a week? I really want to get up in the morning at 7 o'clock, go to work, get home at 7 o'clock, and put the kids to bed. Is that what I want my life to look like?
Exactly.
Is that what being a dad means to me? Is that what I want to do?
Most people don't see any other option.
That's right.
That's the challenge.
Yeah.
Keep going.
That is the challenge. They don't see any other option. And I don't know if I did at the time, but I knew that I was not on a good path. And I quit, really tried a couple entrepreneurial things that just did not work. The timing was horrendous. This is, you know, 2007, 2008, when the market and the economy was just tanking. My timing was impeccable.
Yeah.
But
you didn't quit.
Well, we didn't quit, and we finally came to a point where we hit bottom, and it was, are we going to, you know, basically what happened to me was I tried something, I failed. I extended myself a little further, I tried something and I failed. I extended myself even further and I tried something and I failed. And then I ended up in my in-laws' garage. But at that moment, it was that decision, do I go back to work? Because I was three years in to this. I'm not getting up and going to work every day.
You got people all around you kind of with the "I told you so."
Yeah, oh yeah,
the
totally.
Fear.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely. And the funny thing to me is, you know, and this is about being, you know, completely united with your partner. I would have people say to me, "Well, your wife must be quite the woman, you know, to put up with what you've put her through." And whenever I would hear people say that, I cringe, because I realized they had no idea who Monica was. I didn't drag Monica along on this path. You know, she was
right there.
She was right there.
That's critical.
You know, she was leading the charge as much as I was, and so at that moment when I was almost ready to go back to work, you know, I'm just going to have to get a job. She was, I don't know. I mean, she was in a subtle way, just like, I don't know. Are you sure? Are you sure that's what we want to do? Are you sure that's what we want to do? And obviously that, you know, means a lot as a man.
Makes all the difference.
Yeah. When you're, if your wife is nagging you saying you got to go get a job, no, my wife was saying, no, we got to figure something out because we have a good thing going here. I like the way my life looks. Let's figure out a way to live life this way instead of throwing this life away to do what everyone else does.
Exactly. Yeah. Awesome. Love it. That's critical keys.